Hey, what's up, everybody? We are back, and yes, me and Amy are back this week, so you all are fired. You
fire me, I quit.
No,
Pay sucks anyway.
We weren't here last week. We were obviously on our investigation at Guy's Cliff House. A quick one on that. I am still doing the reviewing the footage. We've got some excellent stuff. We've got some stuff that I thought I'd never capture, like some real hard evidence, visual evidence.
I can't wait to do that. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, that's even good enough for TV, the evidence we've got. So
Amy won't let us get sneak previews either.
No, so
which is insane. Usually we get a little taste of something. We get
a little taste.
Right.
That's right. Wait. It's good. I couldn't believe it. We saw it today, and I was like, I was just gobsmacked. I couldn't believe what we captured. So that is coming hopefully next week. And then I'll just do the other bits now. While I remember, I'll mention this at the end, but while I remember, we have on the way a mystery box that has positive and negative items inside. Kerry's like, oh shit, not again.
Here we go.
I've been spending because I can't go to the gyms.
Feeling sorry for yourself. So you wanted some dollars. Bought a buy devil.
2.5 minutes, and Amy's busting Tom's balls already. This is going to be good. Oh, this is going to be good.
Oh, God. What else have we got? Oh, we've got another doll on the way that's very negative, that has something that's not human attached to it.
Really negative.
It
sounds really good.
Bring it to the new house. Bring it to the new house.
We're doing the right show. Every possession, you got one on the way, dude.
I mean, I'm the thing. I want to prove these things. So they're claiming this thing is real.
It's been
heavy
proven.
shit. So we'll see.
I'm with Kerry. It's like it's been proven. Like I take him at face value on that.
And also,
Oh, there's another one. Is there? I forgot. There's another one as well.
Marty, you got headphones or anything, bro? That one is crazy.
I actually first thought that was thunder.
Yeah, no, it's Marty's outside. Marty's remote.
I'm remote right now. No, I'll mute it when the wind hits.
He's in the wilderness.
Caption: please prove you are not a robot by booping your favorite host on the nose. Boom.
Yeah, I just. No, that's not even the side I hit you from. What's it say?
Oh my god. This is going to go downhill fast.
Oh, boy.
We're already going down the rabbit hole.
Yeah. We've got some crazy shit coming up.
It hasn't even been 5 minutes yet.
Oh, boy. This show just gets better and better every week, I swear.
But before we get into this show, has any of you guys had any good stuff going on this week? Anything been going on that's noteworthy for everyone? Anyway,
really extremely boring lives.
Well, I mean, like I said before, I've gotten a lot of success recently with my video, and as I probably said before, I'm actually I'm extending the video just a little bit longer, so now it's actually 20 minutes because there was a song that I found that I actually kind of wish I could have added, but I also had to go back because there were some mistypes I had to fix up. So that also gave me the opportunity of reaching out to a few other people. In fact, one of those people I just recently reached out to has agreed to have his name onto our video. Who we've interviewed was Rick McCallum.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, he agreed to have his name.
Real quick, I have a super funny story about that. Okay, so I watched this YouTuber named Dr. Wolfula, and he reviews horror movies. So he'd never seen Hatchet 2 before, which he put up his review of last night or the day before. So he's like, this is Rick McCallum. You know, he's a horror actor and producer of Star Wars and shit. Right. And I'm like, that's not the same Rick McCallum because we went through that. So I'm looking through the comments and nobody has called him out on it, and he didn't retract any of the information in the video. So I'm like, actually, it's not the same Rick McCallum. There's two different Rick McCallums. You got it wrong. I was that guy.
Somebody's got to be that guy, man. That's great.
Well,
I think one of them needs to change their name though, because it was confusing as hell. Like,
but they don't even look the same. They don't even look the same. That's the thing. And it's like if you look at Star Trek, who cares? It's nerd stuff. I'm going to catch him for that one. But for the Star Wars, he doesn't even look like the actor Rick McCallum. So I mean, while they have the same name, no
relation.
Yeah,
no relation. Not the same individual. I'm sorry, but I thought that was quite pertinent to the Rick McCallum.
Quick one before I forget as well. Oh, sorry, my memory's atrocious. So tonight, obviously, we dedicated shows. Obviously, it's been Kerry's and Dave's anniversary this week, a 1-year wedding anniversary. So we dedicated the show to obviously Kerry and Dave.
Happy anniversary, guys!
Happy anniversary.
So of course, it's going to be dedicated to Amy as well.
That's very
tomorrow. Yeah.
Just skim past that one.
Yeah, I'm working. It's all right. I'll talk you to next week.
Then here we go. Ooh, Jerry.
I don't even think we're going to make the full show.
And Dave's even in the chat. So hi, Dave. How are you doing?
Dave.
Hey, Dave.
My dude.
Hope you're having a good time in London, Dave.
He's got football tomorrow.
Oh, so you definitely are then.
It's soccer.
Oh,
actually, to us, the Americans.
Just don't say that. It's just like, no.
Football.
It's football. Sure. Anyway, that's a totally different show in itself.
Yeah.
So we're getting confused with shows now. We've got that many shows going on.
Just gotta wait for Marty's now.
Yeah, it's a Marty show we're doing.
I don't know now. I don't know. Kerry tried to come up with the last name, and I think I might just squash the whole idea.
No, definitely not.
No, it's just not going to be in my bedroom, that's for sure.
Yeah, Lord knows nothing happens in there.
Listen, buddy, I got 4 kids to prove it.
It doesn't even say no more.
He hasn't got a TV.
I got a sock I could use as a lampshade.
Okay.
Yes, ask Kerry about the anniversary and West Ham. He says, ask Kerry about the anniversary and West Ham.
Yeah, the anniversary is I spent it on my own, and my husband was watching West Ham. There we go.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's the 1-year anniversary.
Lovely I am, isn't it? I'm such a good wife. I love him.
You are. And speaking of Kerry, and I'm not going to go into full detail, but we learned a lot about Kerry this week, didn't we, kids?
A little too much.
I could never hear that "Marry Me, Juliet" song in my life again. All I think of is Kerry's hammer.
I can never unsee that again. No. Let's not replicate it.
She's got the hammer. It's like that big. I was like, yo. Kerry's packing heat.
I may even bring the video up.
Ooh, wait, I don't know if we can show that. On the show. Nick, is that
dude,
within,
you'll definitely.
Is that within Pun Network? Pun Network.
Just off that one.
Talking about.
You know what I might do?
Wait, you didn't see it, Nick?
No, remind me what it is.
Oh, dude, it's the one with Kerry,
dude,
and she's a bride to be, and there's like a huge hammer involved.
Oh my god, I don't think I see that.
All right, hold on. I know I've been doing that a lot. I gotta stop.
Send it to his phone. Send it to his phone and have him watch it.
Yeah, you might have to send that to me directly.
I'll do it after the show. The show.
Put this on here because
I'm going to put it as the outro. Quality.
This will definitely be the last show we ever do.
Yeah,
100%, dude.
Oh, what a way to go!
From all platforms.
What a way to go out.
Anyway.
See, Dave knows what's up. Dave gets it. Dave knows what we're talking about.
He's loving that shit. So tonight we are obviously talking about deadly possessions. This is something I've been wanting to do for a while. I've been watching. If you guys have been watching, obviously Ghost Adventures did a spin-off called Deadly Possessions, which Kerry, I'm guarantee you've watched.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Obviously, Zach Baines, he has a museum where he collects all this stuff, and a lot of these items have some serious, crazy shit. I need to stop saying his name.
There we go. She's got the right direction now.
To help you out with that, don't forget the Warrens have a museum like that too.
Yeah. And we will soon as well, with all the stuff we keep collecting.
You will, yeah.
Hey, Rob.
I've just said we need to get a cabinet, a negative one, and then a
A
positive,
positive one,
Yeah.
Just to keep
You need to keep the house you have now, buy the other one, just keep all that stuff at that house.
That's not a bad idea.
We could bury them in the house.
In the
In
walls.
the walls.
You guys see what Chantel said.
Oh my God.
I think you just no, I'll put it on the screen.
Shoo, I don't know, man. I gotta take a minute on that one. I'm a little. Hold on. Yeah, I'm a little salty on that one.
Oh my! Well, that's from the fans, so you're definitely fine.
I didn't even think I ever got comments like that.
I don't think any of us have.
Where was I going with this?
Anyway, I muted it on purpose.
So yeah, I think we do need to do that because one we've got coming. We may be needing some advice from you, Kerry, with this one that's got coming.
Yeah, when I mean negative, I mean like this is like
this is the worst one we've got. Yeah.
Okay, so don't bring it in the house. That's my advice.
It's going to be constantly kept
Yeah,
aside.
I mean, that's
circle and
Got a shed?
that's not even advice. That's common sense. Don't bring it in your house.
you know, so I really hope the people that buy in this house aren't watching this show because we're going to move in.
Should we leave it as like a,
I kind of hope they are, to be honest.
You know how we leave flowers? We can leave this doll in a salt circle on the side for us.
Just in the doorway, like as they open the door, they see it. Oh my
That's
god!
like, oh.
Now, is it
changed?
Yeah.
is it one of those? Is it one of those things over there, like when you're selling a house, you have to disclose if
There's been like a
any
murder or
hauntings
anything like that.
any rituals or any of that spiritual stuff?
No, not really. I mean,
You do have to disclose murders, not Tom, you do here.
yeah, murder and stuff, but you could just say no.
You don't have to. No, you have to.
Yeah,
By law, you have to. But
Prove it.
you haven't got to do like ghosts and stuff.
Wait till they move in.
Yeah. Just don't mind the big hump in the backyard, like. It's just...
Tuna's gonna eat the house. Problem solved. Tuna's gonna eat the house. We got it covered.
Yeah, sorted.
Feed the rest of it to tunas.
I can't believe we didn't even think of that.
I'm in my backyard, buddy.
And super shout out to everybody in the chat, by the way.
I'll be honest, I first thought it was a green screen too. I'm thinking, Marty, you got a green screen now?
Yeah. You're going with the live green screen.
Live.
A live green screen.
Anyway, so we're doing we're like 20 minutes in. We haven't even touched on what we're doing.
No, it's just 13 minutes. Don't worry.
So we're doing Deadly Possession. This is going to be like a 3-part, I think. There's so many. But I don't know what your guys' thoughts are. First of all, like if things can, like a haunted item, can be deadly, or
Well, that was actually one of my questions that I had.
Yeah.
First of all, it's like
I've got my own opinion
so
on it.
obviously sure. Like if in life, and it makes sense in my head, but in life, if you have a certain attachment, like you feel a certain way about something and it means that much to you, that energy has got to rub off on that particular item. And then I can only imagine when you move on that it just like exacerbates it, or just, you know, it adds to it, and that kind of takes on part of your energy. Am I wrong, or I'm assuming that's how these things happen? And I mean, I suppose my only question would be where the where it would split into like negative or positive energy, or if it would depend on who you were when you were alive, or if just spirits can. And this is probably a question best asked to Kerry, is if spirits can like just latch on to certain things without having any prior attachment to them, like say, you know, like a teddy bear or something, like some evil nefarious spirit comes along and is like, I want that, and it can just take it over.
Yeah, it does happen just like that. There's different things that can attach themselves to objects too. You can obviously have a spirit of a person, but also you can get the dark side of things, so evil entities, let's say, and I assume that's what Tom's hoping is going to be attached to whatever he's bought. That's when things get a little bit more serious and I get out of my depth, because that's something that I don't want to deal with, because I don't want that on me.
I don't blame you. I don't blame anyone, but
I can help you so far, but when it gets to that point of it's now deadly and dangerous, you're going to have to seek somebody that is specialized, like a demonologist, really.
Now, and correct me if I'm wrong, but getting rid of the, and I'm sorry, Amy, it looked like you had something to have, to add. I apologize for cutting you off. I'm sorry, but what I was going to ask is if simply just getting rid of the object is not, it's not enough, right? It's because at that point, it's not only attached itself to the end, but to you.
It depends,
to a certain degree.
From, say, the teddy bear to your home, to the person, they can detach and reattach to whatever they want. And again, it depends who and what we're talking about, because there's certain different things that can happen here. But yeah, that's how I understand.
I totally agree. I mean,
like, you totally agree.
No,
you bought it.
Yes, I know, but I'll get to that in a minute. But I was going to say, like, because obviously I had the thing attached to me from when I used to work in that on that airbase, and even now I still get times when he'll come. This man will come forward at certain times, and it has I believe that part of him is stayed with me, whereas part of him is still there. Do you know what I mean? So it's almost like you can split off, like as many times as you wish, sort of thing.
You haven't got rid of it completely, then?
No, but it's nothing it doesn't affect me anymore. It's not like before when, like, I would get sleep paralysis, I'd have things moving in my room, I'd get punched, I can hear him. It's nothing like that. It's now his name will come forward and I know when he's about, or he'll make a noise. He's almost just like, I'm still here, I'm still around, and which is okay with me. I'm not bothered. But
to be fair to you, that wasn't actually your fault.
No, I wasn't doing anything. That's just because I was in that environment all the time. I lived there, like, constantly. But when because obviously we buy these dolls and all this stuff.
Hang on a minute,
I buy
Amy's like, I didn't buy the negative one.
Amy
You did.
Email saying your item is on its way. But no, when we buy things, we laugh about it, but I do take it seriously. I know what the effects can be of buying these things. I know the dangers.
I'm just crying inside.
It can be very serious. These things do happen. They are deadly, some of these things.
It can be.
And I'm quite prepared to take that risk myself. I mean, you just got to come along with me, but, but for me, I just want to prove the paranormal to everybody else, to you guys. Like, we buy these things that people say, yeah, this thing is crazy, off the charts. Or I want to prove it to you, and let's see if it's real. And
I can even actually give a primary example of my own. I mean, not actually me, but with one of my other investigators. Maybe I told you guys this story before. I can't remember, but there was one occasion when we went to Bachelor's Grove Cemetery, and there's a popular misconception that the investigating and the area itself, the cemetery itself, is only haunted. That's not really the case. That's actually the wooded area nearby it. So there was actually one occasion we decided to check out the wooded area so far beyond the cemetery. And at one point there used to be a few houses that once existed. Of course, obviously every single one of them has been torn down ever since. And we happened to investigate, I think, what was one of the foundations of one of these houses. And my investigator, who, funny enough, his name's also Tom, he actually found a brick that actually may belong to one of the houses that may have existed there. And not necessarily the smart thing, he decided to take the brick home with him. But, well, here's the thing. He has not brought it in his apartment since. It's been in his car ever since. That was almost 2 years ago. Wow. He has not brought it in since.
Wow.
Yeah.
Still in his car, in the trunk of his car.
It is serious. Like, you collect these things, and some of the stories I'll read you tonight, it is, like you said, Kerry, they can have that darker side attached to it.
Yeah.
Even, I think, as well, like, at times, even when you're talking to something that you believe
excuse me,
a nice entity, or you don't really, unless, like yourself, Kerry, you've got that gift, you know what you're talking to. For ourselves, I'm just listening to words on a spirit box. It could be anything. Like, I always say to Amy, like, when we do these things, because we have loved ones that have passed on and stuff, and they might be coming through, but I said never. We always are, when we do it, we never believe anything it says or anything we get through. It can come out with some of the stuff that only we know, but I will never trust what we're listening to. It doesn't matter what even the children that we have. I can't prove it's a child that's talking to me. I haven't got that gift. So I think you've always got to have that
No, but I do believe though the ones that we did have, Luke and Lewis, I do believe like
they've moved on. Yeah,
they've moved
but
on. We
yeah.
helped them, and I do think they were children.
Yeah,
I have that kind of like feeling off of them. Not
So Tom, you might want to look into studying demonology then, because seeing it's that you're one of your loves, if you can learn how to protect yourself while investigating that side of things, it might benefit you.
Yeah, I mean, I do read a lot of demonology books and that.
Best person to talk to about that, obviously, is Carl L. Johnson.
We need to get him back on. I've been trying.
Yeah, we do. Well,
so
I would have contacted him this weekend. Unfortunately, right now, there's actually, I think he's participating in it, or it might be something else. This weekend, and I was actually supposed to go this myself, this weekend is the Michigan Paracon. So I don't know if he's there or there was something else he was going to be doing, but I would say maybe wait another week or so, and I was going to try to get a hold of him then.
Yeah, we definitely will have him back on. But it's I'm trying to do a course on it as well, demonology course, to learn more. But I mean, when we went to Guy's Cliff, we did do a protection thing there, stop evil things coming onto us. But it might sound stupid. I'd rather not do it because I'm always trying to prove like the things that happen.
I was grateful.
But because if I don't believe it's going to work for me, I don't see the point in me doing it. Because you've got to believe in it. I think if you don't believe in it, I think it's pointless. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see how these next dolls take it, and we'll go from there.
I've got an example, like
soon, Tuna.
You must all be familiar with the film The Others.
Oh, I love that movie. I was just talking with Tui about that movie the other night. That's a great movie. Love that movie. The Others with Nicole Kidman.
Oh, The Others. Yeah, that's a great movie.
Oh, it's a beautiful, beautiful movie. Wonderfully done. Super spooky.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Remember the bit in it about where she finds the photograph and it's them dead, and they
all the dead people
to keep them alive.
Yep.
Spirit alive. So I wonder if that's a way of capturing your energy through a photograph.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Well, the Native Americans used to believe that if you took somebody's photograph, you stole their soul.
Yeah. I work with photographs as well. If anyone books a reading with me, as you know, Amy, I always ask for photographs because the energy does imprint on them. So, yeah.
It just reminded me that movie is now, geez, wow, it's already 20 years old. It's
like 20 years old, yeah.
In 2001 it came out.
Wow. Yeah, I got the double disc down there.
Oh, yeah.
I got that one. It's a great movie.
Yeah,
I like to think of myself as I'm sorry, but I like to think of myself as Marty's negative attachment. but an actual person form. If I'm this rough to him in life,
for a long time, dude.
Oh yeah. And if I'm this rough to him in real life, like you just wait till I'm gone. Ooh, man, it's gonna be bad. Like Tom and Amy are gonna see on their spirit box. It's gonna say beard, mustache, beer, weed.
Yeah,
and you're gonna be like, "Oh my God, it's Hefty." It's like I don't know. It's like no, that's Hefty.
That's when you'll believe. Yep, that's definitely.
that's
definitely got to do that. If you pass on for us, you've definitely got to do that.
I absolutely will. I'm gonna hunt the shit out of you guys.
All right. Seeing as we've been talking about dolls, I'm going to crack this one off with the first deadly possession. This one does come with a warning that I have to give. Viewing this image,
I won't look at it. I know which one it is.
If you look into, it's a doll. If you look into the doll's
eyes,
I
know exactly. I already know what this is going to be.
It can cause nausea, headaches, and chest pains.
I'm in. Show me the video. I'm in. Let's do this.
Marty, put his camera off.
Marty. That's how I feel when I get in front of a mirror naked anyway. So, come on.
Hey, Marty, I just got one thing to say. You're fired for shutting off the camera.
Dude, at this point, I'll quit. I don't want to see that.
If you don't want to see this, I am about to bring it up.
I would look away.
It has been known to cause issues with people looking, just even a photo of it.
Yes, Tuna, it is, by the way. It is sucking the energy from all of us.
So this one is coming up now. So if you want to look away, I'll tell you guys when to look back. Okay. This is called Peggy the Doll. Now, this is Peggy. I'm only going to leave on for a few seconds. Poor old Kerry's looking away. I will only leave on for a few seconds. So this is Peggy the Doll.
I'm good.
All right, I'm going to take it off. It's gone. So that's Peggy the doll. She is quite a new.
You can stay where
She does have a creepy look to her, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Let me know how you guys feel in a little while.
Yes, guys, if you have just look at that. Let us know if you have any feelings. Tell us. I want to know.
I think she winked at me.
Your mom said she's off as well.
I'm off, yeah.
Yeah, so this is a new doll. It's not as well known as the likes of Robert or Annabelle or anything like that. This is a British lady got this doll, and it's been claimed by it's haunted by a spirit of a woman named Peggy. What's it? Yeah, and it's been known people that come in contact have become ill, and even some people have had heart attacks related to this doll. Now, if you watch Zach Bagan's Deadly Possessions, there's a lady that goes to see this doll that basically she went around the museum. There was a gentleman with her behind her. And
no, so he said the name, so I was fanning her off. Just in case she was, yes. No, there we go. Yeah, sorry, a little later. There we go. Thank you, doll. There we go.
So the gentleman behind this lady said to the doll, you don't scare me, you're just a doll. She was stood in front of him. Since that day, I think within a space of like a month, this lady had a serious car accident. She broke her ribs in another accident. She had a couple more issues. And basically her life turned upside down. It was hell. Her life turned into hell after just seeing this doll. And she goes back to see this doll, and it's as silly as it sounds, she apologized to the doll for like if it offended her.
But at that point, is it going to do any good?
Well,
like, are they as forgiving as like a person would be, or if they're like, no, you messed up.
This is it.
You stepped in it now, boy.
This is it. It's like how far does this go? I mean, you don't know. But apparently after this, she was okay. And it was all right, but there is people that have claimed they literally looking at it, just a photo, have had a heart attack, just looking at it in the eyes.
Didn't Zach hold it in his lap?
He owned it, like, because he's a fool. But
dude, you got a divot box in the way to your house, like really?
You didn't say that when you just bought a doll.
Yes, I know.
You open the box.
What's in the box, Tom? What's in the box?
We'll tear your
you know you want to hold that doll in your lap.
apart.
Open the box on live on one of your programs.
Hey?
You can open your mystery box on one of your programs.
Yeah.
We'll do a video on it, and we'll put a mystery box video. But we might.
We'll do an Instagram live as well.
Yeah, what I might also do, one of the dolls that we've got arriving, I might open it live on here for you guys to see.
We'll work out which one that one's going to be.
We'll find out which one it'll be.
We can open this Christmas present together.
Yeah. But if anything happens to you guys from looking at it, I do apologise.
I might not
so I don't know. I mean, I can look at that picture all day. It doesn't bother me. I don't think it has anything to do with it. I think
She's got piercing blue eyes.
Yeah.
See, yeah, it is definitely the creepy eyes. It is.
Yeah.
That's definitely
right. It is, and I
It's
think
already
what
weird,
Jeff said there, not Jeff, so Rob said about pareidolia. I do think there's a lot of, because you've got that notion of it could cause this, it gets your anxiety going, which makes you have chest pains or feel sick.
Right, it's almost like you're creating your own problems.
Yeah, exactly. So
But it's,
I don't know.
It's weird, like I say, like it doesn't hurt her, but then again, obviously, it needs someone to look after her.
Well, you say that
her
it
going.
now. Well, it's now obviously in Zach's museum, but when she did keep it, she did have it in the shed after, because it used to make her feel ill in the house. Whenever she was around the dog, she would feel sick. So it now stays in the shed. What the hell is Hefty giggling at?
I'm sorry. I'm just reading Chantel's thing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's tough.
Sorry, I was reading that.
It's tough. It's tough when I'm reading the.
I haven't received them yet, so I'm just chilling actually.
He would admit it if he did. He'd be like, "Oh yeah, I'm wearing them." I'll get a Marco Polo later. It's like, Hefty, I lied, bro.
Well,
They're so awesome.
If I stood up right now, you'd be able to find out I'm just in my underwear.
Oh my god,
That's a scary thought.
That's like probably more
That's what
scary.
everybody's been doing for 2 years when they do these things. They got a nice
would
shirt
definitely
on and everything.
Oh wait, I just realized I literally don't have to be wearing pants for this show. What the hell? Why am I wearing?
Just don't-
at this point, it's too much work to take. Duly noted and logged.
Does he mean
I will-
trousers? Does he mean trousers?
Yeah, he means trousers.
Okay.
That's for a different show. No,
I was
We've done that already.
covered
Okay. So I don't have to be wearing anything below my waist,
No.
okay.
except for maybe me,
You really
my
should.
underoos.
Yeah, we really hope you do, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should.
Oh, you hope I do. I hope I win the lottery.
Yeah.
You know,
It's never gonna happen.
Well, at least
I hope you do.
have a little leaf there.
Oh,
No.
no.
No. I've known you guys long enough. Hell no.
Dude, I've known you way longer, and that's still not long enough.
Hey. Oh, wow. Hey. I'm Irish. I'm Irish.
I
What do you want?
personally know
All right.
you, dude.
I know. That's
I will
true.
give a quick shout out to my man Rick. He's in the chat. So old AF reviewers.
Oh, yo, how was the burn, Rick? How'd
Yeah,
you do,
so-
buddy? I haven't watched it yet. But
Rick's
I'm
been
very.
doing some chili challenges. So guys, go. What am I doing there? I don't know what I've just done. So guys, obviously check him out on his channel, AF Reviewers. He's obviously on Instagram as well. He's done some crazy shit. As I said before, and he has just done a chili challenge. That has probably left him off sick. But
It's probably killed his insides.
yeah, let's just say, Hefty, I don't think you would attempt it, would you? Or
I mean, if I were Rick, I wouldn't have. I mean, I don't know Rick's past with spicy stuff. I mean, personally, I would, if I had prepped, I would do it. The part that really where I was like, I mean, fresh pods are one thing, but if you're gonna like chug ghost
there you go.
pepper juice, like that's yeah, there you go. So I'm assuming he got the cap cramps with that.
Oh, he did. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can only.
Time.
I mean, well, when he was like, because that's what'll get you. Fresh pods you can work around, but when you're chugging stuff, dude, especially like liquid, that's gonna shoot right through you. And like, you know, I gave the best advice I could to him, but no. I mean through your digestive system, so you were gonna cramp up like a mofo. And
Is there anything you can take like almost right after that to kind of like
you can either reverse. The best thing is reverse and get it out of you as quickly as possible. And milk only helps momentarily, and it's just for the mouth burn, which lasts as long as the milk is in your mouth. As soon as it's gone, the burn is right back. Yogurt helps.
like Rolaids or something like that, like almost immediately
Pepto,
afterwards.
I always do Pepto before and after challenges. Even after reverse. What's that?
What about some alcohol?
Alcohol? I'm a drunk, so I drink alcohol all the time. So
You see Chantel's comment?
Oh my
all right,
God.
I'm gonna wear pants. Wow. Okay, the chat wants me to keep my pants
Dude,
on.
that's hilarious.
Wow. The women want me to keep my pants on. What a shock!
Tuna had a good
Story
point
of my
earlier.
life. Story of my life. All right.
Before I lose it, sorry.
Detergent.
What? Is a good cure for the burn? Oh.
Specifically baby shampoo.
Oh, I think he's talking external though. I was thinking internal, like
Yeah.
for
Internal burn.
Okay.
Before I lose this comment, Tuna had a good point earlier. He's
Yes.
saying about like putting these things inside a shed and a trunk. Surely that would cause more negative energy. And yeah, I think it could. Like you got to treat these spirits with respect. I think if you piss it off,
Yeah.
like any human, if I stuck you out in the shed, you're not going to be happy, are you? Like it's not going to go down well. So yeah, I think maybe.
You can't remember it's negative. And we're talking about demons, let's say, not dead people now. It's negative. It ain't going to be like, oh, thanks for putting me indoors, keeping me nice and warm. It's negative all the way through. It's not understanding. It's there for one reason.
Yeah.
So keeping it in the shed, keeping it in the house.
Yeah.
It's
Even
not-
just like by like us purchasing this thing, even if it doesn't even cross our door, because we've as such invited it here, it could already be here now.
in a way, yeah.
With
Yeah,
your
it's-
card, not with my card.
I think, wait, but y'all have a joint bank account though, so
Yeah.
We do, but it was with his card.
So if we're not on next week, you know what happened.
Ignore them.
There'll be a new paranormal. What's it called? That film.
Paranormal activity.
Paranormal activity coming out soon. With
And
our
you guys saw what
I always
happened
said if
last
something
week, you
happens,
guys
I'm
weren't
gonna
here.
piece together the polos. I'm gonna make a shitload of money. I'm gonna piece together the polos, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, sorry, Amy and Tom, you guys are in some weird void thing and dead now, but I made a bunch of money.
Yeah, listen, you guys make sure you work it out because you saw what happened last week when you weren't here. So
yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, tell which she.
Share the doll.
Hey.
Tuna, we did share the doll because he's missed a bit.
Yeah, he didn't see it.
Okay, yeah.
Do you want to throw it up there again for a minute to just give him a double looky loony at it? And nobody can look.
Okay, guys,
Yeah,
let's give you one more chance. So we'll drop this on there one more time.
All right, Marty, here we go. Marty.
Do not look.
Yeah, please look away if you want to, because it can cause negative effects, this image. So here you go.
Marty, me pantsless or looking at the doll? Which would you rather see? That's awesome.
So yeah, that's Peggy the doll for you guys. I'm now going to take it off the screen. There you go, it's gone.
I don't know if you guys had them over in England, but back in the day, we had this toy. It was probably like 2 feet tall. T-Bone had one. My T-Bone, not Marty's T-Bone. It was called My Buddy. And it was the creepiest freaking thing. Mulaes, you know what I'm talking about, buddy?
I remember those.
Yeah, and it was it was like Chucky. I swear to God, it was like a Chucky.
Oh, no, we didn't have. I don't think we had that. We had a Cabbage Patch doll, but that was.
Oh, we had
it was like, for kids who were struggling making friends and stuff, they had a My Buddy. It was just like a comfort toy type thing, but it was the creepiest damn thing you'd ever seen.
Yeah, it was.
They can have that effect, some of these dolls. Chantel just said that it did make her feel nauseous looking at that image. So, okay, so there's something in it maybe. Anybody else, if you had something from looking at that image, please let us know, because apparently it can have that effect on you. Yeah, so the next item we're going to be looking at is called this.
Wait, does there need to be a disclaimer on this?
No, there's no disclaimer on this.
Okay,
that's the only disclaimer one. Don't worry.
That's fine.
This is called the Conjure Chest. I don't know if you guys have seen this before. It's new to me. I just found out a bit. So the Conjure Chest story was first described in a letter from Virginia Kerry Hudson to her daughter. I can't read the whole name, sorry. So basically, this chest was built during the times of the slave trade. Now, the owner of this chest, I won't go into names, I'll be here for trying to find them, basically got one of these slaves to make this chest for him for the, it's like a gift for the birth of his new child. So the slave obviously built the chest, and the owner of the slave, he wasn't happy with how it looked, though I think it's quite beautiful. But
it was beautiful.
He wasn't happy, and he beat the person who made it to death.
I have a feeling that was going to happen anyway, knowing people back then. So
he beat him to death, although he did then keep the chest in his house on display for everybody to see.
Of course, yeah.
Of course.
We see that.
So I'll take it off screen now so I can see you guys. So yeah, he built this chest and obviously beat him to death. Now, after the rest of the slaves found out about it, it's believed that they performed some sort of voodoo curse on this chest. Now, the curse goes that whoever owns the chest and puts something inside one of the drawers, they will soon die of putting something inside this drawer. Any of the drawers.
Something that they owned.
If you even touch this chest, you can die. Now, he didn't believe this. The baby was born. They put the baby's clothes in the top side of the dress. Within weeks, the baby died mysteriously.
What year was this? This was like a long time ago, yeah?
This was a long time ago, so bear with me 2 seconds.
No, take your time.
So yeah, late 1800s, early... so it was made in Kentucky in around 1830.
Okay. All right, yeah, that sounds about accurate.
Yeah, so the bloke who baby is was Jeremiah Graham. And the guy who built it was called Remus. What? You're just like laughing. I'm talking about this guy's baby dying.
Yeah, and then like Amy's like slaves. They're all dead. What?
Anyway, put their clothes up to get skid marks on. Yeah, literally. So yeah, that was just the first person that died. The baby did die. Jeez. Since then, 16 people have died with been putting stuff inside this chest, down every generation.
But you know what's at that point? It's like 14 people. So this is not without precedent. Yeah. Right. But at 14 or hell, even 13 into 14, you'd be like, I might see a trend developing here. You know what? It's probably just.
I'll go to IKEA.
Yeah. It's like, or go to IKEA.
This is it. Like,
rancid meatballs.
It wasn't as if it's just because they were old and they died. No, these people died mysteriously. Like it was. They owned the chest. They put stuff in it. Within weeks, they died.
Well, that's why I wouldn't put anything in. That's what I'm saying. Why would you still be putting, if with a history like that? Why would you still be putting stuff in the chest? I mean, skeptical or not, if it's been proven that 13, 14 other people, if you're number 15, have put stuff into this and all of them have died.
Wow. Yeah.
Why are you going to be like, you know what? I'll take my chances. Yeah. I need a place for my gourmet chopsticks.
Yeah.
Sure, what the hell?
Yeah, like, why take the chance?
Exactly.
I don't know. Wouldn't. I mean,
I wouldn't.
His son died. Then the guy's brother, his son died after they put clothes inside the chest. The other son was stabbed to death within weeks. There's another guy, John Ryan. He died. Catherine Winchell Ryan. They're all from the same family. A lot of these people who passed down the generations, and there's a lot of children. Who's this? Eliza Ryan, she died around the age of 10 years old after they owned the chest.
Where is it kept now, Tom?
There's a couple.
Rob's asking.
Sorry?
Where's it kept now?
It is kept now.
2017, it was right at the top. I think it says.
Yeah, it's still in a museum at the moment. It's not in Zach Bain's museum.
Though I'm sure it won't be long before he tries to get it.
It doesn't say. 2 seconds. I'll try and find out for you.
Travel to Las Vegas.
No, that's to go to the museum to see Zach.
Oh, okay.
It
just says about
Kentucky Historical Society. That's where it's kept.
That's the dirty South. That's the Kentucky.
So, the story gets worse as well. I mean, that's 16 people that died already. Now, the last woman that owned it was a lady called Virginia. And her son, Richard, put his clothes in the chest. And less than a week later, he was stabbed to death at school. Less than a week after he put his clothes in that chest. She'd had enough of this. At school. So
I could see that these days, but that long ago, that's interesting.
Yeah. So Virginia,
and sad. But
she then asked a lady who was a maid then if she knew how to break this curse, because they all believe now it was definitely a curse. The lady was called Sally, so she was into the voodoo. She knew this kind of stuff. It was passed down her generations from the people who potentially put the curse on it. And she said there's only one way to break the curse. You can break it. There's only one way. She said she needed a dead owl brought unasked by a friend. She then had to take leaves of a willow tree planted by a friend and boil them for 1 day in sight of the owl. Next, she was to put the liquid in a jug and bury it with the handle facing east under a flowering bush. She said then if it worked, either Virginia, the lady who owned it, or Sally, the one doing the ritual, would die before all of the leaves fell off the bush. Now, Sally died the following September when the leaves fell off the bush.
Wow. I saw you laughing, Nick. That is true, by the way. To his fact there, that is 100% true.
Yeah, that's
no joking aside. All joking aside, that's 100% true. Yeah.
Yeah, that's oh man.
Oh my god. Anyway, but yeah, so that's
a different show.
Welcome to New York. How you doing?
So that's the Conjure chest. So the lady who obviously owned it last, she survived, but the lady that did the ritual to reverse the curse did die.
Oh, she's got the owl feathers.
And the owl feathers and the letter to this lady are still inside the chest, and everything's all still kept together. And since that day, nobody has ever put anything inside the chest, and so nobody has died since then. But that's some heavy shit.
No, Tui, Dad just wanted you to. He wanted you done. He wanted you out of the picture. That's what that was. He figured you would just be holding your breath so long and bent over that the blood would rush to your head. You'd be holding your breath and you'd whack your head on the table, and that would be.
I missed a story about this chest. Could you see? Sorry, Tuna. I will quickly touch over it again. What do you want to know? who owned it originally for why did it become hard? So the gentleman that owned it originally was called a guy Jeremiah. He was a slave owner. He made one of his.
Guys, I'll be back in just a sec.
No worries. And he got one of his slaves to build this chest for him as a gift for his baby boy to be born. And he didn't like the chest, so he beat the slave to death who made it. And the other slaves then performed a ritual and put a curse on this chest to say that anybody that owned this chest and put items in it would die.
That the people would die.
The people whose clothes it was inside the chest. And 16 people later, it did happen. Every single person that put clothes in his chest died within weeks.
I think I might have figured it out after death number 3. Maybe.
That's what I was getting at.
Exactly.
That's what I was getting
I
at.
definitely wouldn't put my kids' clothes in there as a little test. Like, oh, I wonder.
Exactly. I mean, after the first one, surely you would have then burnt it, got rid of it. You wouldn't then let's just try it with another one. Let's just see if it's still there.
Come on.
But then would the curse go on the family?
This is it. Voodoo is something powerful. Is everybody just frozen?
No,
I'm all right.
I'm good.
Oh, they're back now.
Oh, you are. No, everybody are in. Just frozen.
Oh.
That was like some freaky.
Well,
look at the dog.
Hey, friggin' Thomas, your boy Thomas. I'm gonna use your government name now. Thomas ordered the negative doll, so.
Well, actually, I dropped a picture of that My Buddy doll in the family chat on Facebook.
Oh, nice. Yeah. It's super creeps.
I gotta pull it up right now, but it is there if you want to pull it up.
I will have a look. Yeah, I'll definitely pull up.
Yeah, I want to see what Buddy looks like.
Yeah, he's weird. He had a hat.
This is the vintage 1985 one. I just pulled a real quick picture off.
So maybe it could be Josephine downstairs because she
Could
knows
be.
electrics.
It could be.
Sorry,
we're just chatting with stuff. So yeah, that's some. I don't know. I mean, that's one of the most believable stories I've seen. Shelley, definitely check it out on that Deadly Possessions. You can find the program on Discovery Plus. I think that's where I watched it. Zach Bagan's Deadly Possessions. The story, he goes more in depth. I mean, you can read more in depth to this thing. That is one of the most powerful ones I've read. Like, it's not just one person. 16 people died, and some of these were babies and stuff. Like, that's a lot of people that is attached to chest. And they did a little mini investigation.
The 17th one just died.
Next to it, and they got some good.
Scream in the background.
I heard that. I was like, oh, got another one.
What was that?
So yeah, some crazy shit with that one. We got all right. I've got 10 minutes. I'll go on to this last one. We've done Divot Box before, so I was going to go in the Divot Box, but we've done that before, so I won't go into that one. But I will talk about this one, which can also potentially have a warning attached to it.
I would put a warning there. Just say
it's not looking at it.
I would say the name of it and then.
This is the Crime Boy painting.
Oh yeah.
You guys probably heard of this.
Oh yes, I know the Crime Boy painting. Yep.
Yeah.
No, I've seen this.
Now, you don't want to look
it's
at
coming up now. Do not buy this and put it in your house because potentially your house could set on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Mine already did. Yep. So does that mean I can put it in there now?
So this is one of the versions. There's a few versions of the Crime Boy. There's quite a few. I will take it off for Kerry in just a second for you guys to check it out. So this is the Crime Boy. Some say when you do look at it, you could curse yourself. It's up to you guys what you believe. I'm going to take it off the screen now. So that's the Crime Boy. Now, I don't know what you guys have heard about the crime before. Nick, you definitely know.
But
about
there's different paintings as well. There's not just one
Yeah.
painting. There's even girl versions of it as well.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Giovanni Bragolin was the gentleman who used to paint these oil paintings. For some reason, he used to paint children crying. I don't know why. That was just his thing. He would paint. Born in the 70s.
Marty's being a dad. It was adorable. I'm sorry. It was adorable. Hi, kiddo.
Hey. So this Crime Boy paint, we've seen one. There's a lot of people own them. They were very common. They were mass-produced, reprints all over the UK. It's a big thing. It was all over the UK. Mass-produced. Everybody loved this painting of a crime child. I don't know why.
Was there a negative connotation with all of them? Well, did everybody know that they were like bad luck, or is it like just certain ones?
They're not quite sure. I mean, the one I just showed you there,
Right.
apparently that was a homeless boy in South America, I believe.
And isn't it true the painting didn't burn? Everything around it would, but the painting would be.
Yeah, they'd be intact.
Yes. So
it would be like the first thing.
All right, Tui, we'll see you, buddy.
burned to a crisp before anything else. When you think about it.
Yeah. It's
Here's Chantal bringing up bad. He hates kids like Hef does.
I'll show you another one then quickly of a different version of the Crime Boy.
If you want to look away,
look away now. If you want to look away, it's coming up now. So that's a different version of a Crime Boy.
Yep, I've given that one especially before.
Yeah.
Have you got another one?
No, I haven't got another one. Right, that's gone now. So yeah, the curse goes. I mean, these are mass produced all over Britain in the 70s. The curse goes that anybody had this in their house would set on fire, unknown. Don't realize, I will come to the house and be skid marks in your.
He is the best. He is the best hype guy. Him and Chantal are like.
Yeah, definitely. You guys are smashing it every time.
Yeah, I do hate kids. You're right, Chantal. I do hate kids.
Hey, you know what? Would you rather take the skid marks?
I feel that's a very unfair question. I don't know which.
It depends on whose skid marks they were. If it was,
I mean,
it was Adam's skid marks after he did one of his videos.
Sorry, Doggo.
They call me Johnny Rocket.
You said they would catch on fire. That's right. It's like you said. Yeah.
It's crazy. I mean, it got to the point, so we would catch on fire, but then when the house had burnt to the ground, the only thing that was unburnt was these paintings.
That's insane.
For some reason, none of them would ever burn. They
were painted on asbestos.
That, the newspapers and the radio actually put out a warning to anybody that owned these paintings to bring them all to this location for them to be destroyed.
Yeah.
How are they going to destroy them if they don't burn? What are you going to do? Just like
put them in a shredder.
Like a shredder? Okay.
I mean, there has been tests on them, and it says that some of the paintings are treated with fire retardant varnish. However, when your entire house is gone, retardant and fireproof are two different things. Yeah. You know what I mean? Exactly, and it's crazy. I mean,
is there proper claims though? Is there actual proof of that though?
Well, that's the problem. That's the problem.
I've seen people set fire to one, and the fire goes out almost instantly. I don't know. It could be the paint, but it is very unusual.
It won't be the paint.
It was almost
flammable, most of them.
People.
That's an oil painting. You would feel oil is pretty flammable.
That's similar to when my mom tried to burn the Ouija board, and it wouldn't burn. She couldn't burn a fire.
Yeah.
They tried to burn it on. I think it was a bonfire or something. They threw it in the bonfire, and the thing never even got charred. It just stayed the same.
That's
okay. At that point, dude, I would not. That would be it for me. I'd be like, that didn't burn. I'm out, dude.
I've never heard that.
Sure. I don't remember what
I've always been told, when it comes to burning a Ouija board, they usually say never, ever burn a Ouija board, because they say when you burn that Ouija board, you're burning the oracle, you're burning the physical sense, but you have not closed down the gateway.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that would effectively mean that there's no way to close that one then if you burn it, right?
Right.
Oh, that's not good.
So and when you do that, in other words, you're essentially making it worse.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I personally never close them properly. You should.
No, we do.
Everybody should.
We do. You say
dump it.
We say goodbye. But I don't believe it. I don't believe it works. But
Kerry's just looking at us thinking, you absolutely.
We are like chalk and cheese, aren't we?
It's just you're just a sitting duck. I'm waiting for the phone call.
Shit. They're going to show up at your house with all their stuff and just live with you from now on.
I'm like,
Kerry's like, yeah.
I have salt across my door. No one can come in if they've got something on them. You won't even get on the
not be able to enter. I don't know.
You'll burn on fire.
I don't know, but I mean, you've got to believe this thing. I mean, we do it. We do it.
Did you say you're going to set his bird on fire?
Stop putting we with this.
No, I'm saying we do things.
He said no.
I do things properly.
Yes, but this does not go there anyway. No, I don't know. But I mean,
keep going. It's the perfect end to a show.
Properly, but I don't think it's just Ouija boards. I think if you use anything, a spirit box, Marty with your torches, You use
those little paper fortune tellers from like grade school.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Pick a color. Do you like me?
Yeah.
Well, my kids actually still make them.
I can do it too if I had a
Really?
piece of paper in front of me. Oh yeah.
I have
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it's known as an Ouija board, not Luigi board. Like what?
Luigi
How do you
board.
make a board?
That's my best bud at work, next to Marty.
But yeah, so Crying Boy. Is it
That's
real? Is it not?
That's the first nice thing you said about me in months.
I love you, bro.
Ah,
I do.
Oh,
You're
That's-
family, dude. You're my
that's-
dude. You're my dude.
Not.
Wait till we get off stream. It'll change.
Don't
wait for the
tell
photo.
him now, Nick. Wait, buddy.
Chantal had a good point. Dump it in acid. That could get rid of it.
Dump it. I don't know if acid's gonna work.
Yeah, it's just gonna be tripping balls for 3 days.
But yeah, that's just something.
Oh, not the same acid. Gotcha.
the stuff that dissolves.
Oh, well.
The one that you sent in the chat. Did someone in the chat, Marty?
Oh yeah, he said the my buddy. He sent a picture of my buddy in the chat.
It hasn't come through our end.
What's that?
It was Facebook Messenger.
No, go on with my
Send
you got
the
the
boy
prime
to
message.
Afghanistan. He says.
No, it isn't. It's not there. It says be there in 5, doesn't it?
Yeah, it just says be there in 5. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not there.
Marty, what are you doing, man?
who have you
Oh, there
sent
it is.
to?
There it is. There it is.
Oh,
Oh, he ain't got the hat. He doesn't have the hat in this one, but
Oh,
that is indeed it.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, right?
Wait, we put it on. Does there need to be anything?
No, this is
No,
not.
no. It's
No,
not
this is
haunted
just-
anything.
it's
It's just.
just
I mean, there are some that maybe. Who knows?
No,
But
this,
not this
This
this is
particular.
just the doll we had when we were kids. It's just creepy looking.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's his
Yeah.
eye.
Yep.
Yeah. So if you
That-
zoom
That was
in,
supposed to take place of a friend if you didn't have any, to make you feel better. I don't know how that worked.
it was
I
the
didn't have
pity.
one.
It was the pity doll.
the pity doll.
Yeah, it's like when you got one for Christmas, you knew you were a loser. You're like,
You
oh,
knew he was a pity doll, mates.
I got no friends.
That is some freaky shit.
It's like a
At one point, after the stream's over, if I can try to find the commercial for it. I remember the commercials, right?
Yeah, my buddy,
My buddy, and me.
wherever I go, he
Oh, yeah.
goes.
I was
Copyright
not
strike.
wrong.
Yeah,
Copyright
my buddy
strike.
commercials were even creepier than the freaking dolls.
Yeah,
Well, good thing I was born in the
He was like,
90s,
I
because
love
I
you.
sure as hell don't remember.
Yes,
Oh my
and I'm
god, almost dropped the chair there for a second. I was gonna say, good thing I showed up then in the early '90s because I sure as hell did not remember those.
Yeah, dude, they were awesome. Like I said, T-Bone had one. T-Bone's
This
had the
cow.
little hat guy that
This cow.
had a little hat that was with it. Yeah,
It's
but
not-
T had friends, so I guess I take that back. T had friends.
So,
So
ask.
I just so yeah, I feel bad this whole time. I'm like dissing people, and I'm like, wait, my brother had one, but he had friends. So I guess you didn't necessarily have to be
And now he
a
had
complete.
more friends.
He had more friends. That's right.
Okay, it's wearing its duplicate.
Duplicate dungaree button paint flow. Oh, Dave.
Dave.
He's coming in here. That's what I like. That's what I like to see. There we go. My parents didn't hate me, so never had a doll like that. Oh yeah, yeah.
Did anyone watch that thing? It's not a doll, but the salad fingers. Anyone watch Salad Fingers?
What's that? That sounds like
Is that on Nick's Pornhub thing? Edward Penis
Listen.
Fingers or something like that.
You said salad fingers, right? Like
Yeah.
tossed salad fingers.
Toss salads now. Oh boy.
Well, I was just trying to bounce off of what you said. I'm trying to make sense out of this.
What is it?
It's on YouTube. It's a cartoon, but it's a freaky cartoon, and he's like got really piercing, horrible eyes.
No, I never heard of
So
that.
So now everybody's gonna.
What are you doing in your spare time?
I am not responsible for what appears when you search salad fingers.
I need salad fingers. I need to see.
You know what? Google toss salad. That's all you need. There you go. There you go.
With salad dressing.
Curl your toes. Curl your toes.
I've got it.
Why is it always at this part of the show that this stuff goes bad?
Wait till Sunday.
Oh God,
Oh
yes.
yeah.
You know what? Oh my God, I have seen that.
Yeah.
I have totally seen that.
When would it been called salad?
I didn't know.
It's got like cucumber fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just not nice.
And the guy that's like commentating in it's like really like creepy.
I think
Yeah,
you need to
it's super
start.
creepy.
I think you need to stick to like Netflix.
Yeah.
Get off YouTube.
Zombie tears and cardboard.
Zombie tears and cardboard. That's what the.
The origin. Tuna says, "How are these boards built? Where do they get the origin? They're just built by in a factory. And it was a game originally.
It was Kenner or Mattel actually that produced them. It was one of the major toy companies that put out Ouija boards.
You can buy them in Toys R Us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can make
yeah.
them yourself. It's literally just a case of you're trying to contact something.
I feel like making your own. Like, all right, I can't use this on air. But I'll tell you the story afterwards on Apollo. But I feel that like making your own Ouija board would be more effective. I can't say the word to a lady. It starts with a C and ends with T.
Oh my God!
And it's not count.
Not it sure as hell not cats.
So yeah. Anyway,
surprising how well that worked. I literally thought you were whispering to her.
I know. Well, Kerry, we haven't worked out now. We have the
She has a gift.
no international tolls for that whisper either. So anyway, let's make a rule never to say salad fingers again. I think I got some leftover dressing on my salad fingers. But so I feel like I'm getting way off topic here.
Yeah.
If you make your own Ouija board, you put a bit of yourself into that, as opposed to just buying a pre-made one that's like cookie cutter manufactured. You know what I mean? You put time and effort into that, which might add to the effectiveness.
Yeah.
I mean, if not anything, I mean, I would think if I was a spirit, to be attracted to like one of those, like Mattel ones or something that somebody had made themselves. Well, I'm gonna go to you because you want it more.
Yeah.
You like put yourself into this. So I'd be like, let's really mess up your life.
Well, I guess it goes like all ways, like all the devices. Tom,
It's not
Amy,
coat.
You guys use,
T-bone. That's not the
and
word. It's
like,
not coat.
I use the flashlight. So you're literally opening a door to the other side, no matter what device you're using, whether it's the game board or the spirit box, any of that stuff. And you just never know what you're going to get yourself into, especially you guys with the dolls.
It's also in the case like you ask for bad things, you're going to get bad things. Like we may buy negative dolls, but I never ask for something bad to come forward. I never ask for negative things to happen. I communicate respectfully, and you've got to always, I think, be in that sense. So that
I think that's a big point of what you're doing. You're not trying to provoke. You're trying to get more substantial evidence than you would otherwise.
Definitely. And there's been times, you guys, Kerry, you watched that live we did on Instagram.
It's not clam tuna.
When I was upstairs here, and there was something quite negative I thought with me, and I was like, no, you are not staying. Yeah, you have to go. Like, I'm not openly inviting those things in. If you do, you will get bad shit happen to you. Definitely.
But are they that easily dismissed though? Where it can just be like, "Hey, you're not wanting to get out," and they'll be like, "Oh, my bad."
I don't know.
You take charge of your house and you actually believe it in yourself.
Yeah, it's all in your own mindset, I think. Like,
okay.
I think you put up a little bit of a wall as well, but I think your wall's completely down.
Yeah.
Mine?
No.
Yeah.
No, Tom's.
Yeah.
Tom's. I was like, mine. I was like, I don't know anymore, dude.
Thank God you're there, Amy, because your wall is up when it comes to stuff like that. You got the crystals. Tom, you got the crystals and stuff too, right? The beads and stuff.
Yeah, crystals.
You're protecting yourself, but at the same time, you're just kind of like you're trying to crack that door open a little bit to see what's over there.
Yeah. It's that fine line.
Half his body through the door.
It's that fine line. I want to see this activity and see that side, but then I'm never going to openly say, like, right, you can attach yourself to me and do what you want. No. There's a limit. Like, if it starts getting, I've always said, like, when we do Ouija board or spirit box, if something starts coming through and being abusive or whatever, I tell it, no, you're going. I'm not communicating with you, and I'll just stop it there and then. Like, you could be a negative entity, but if you're starting to be disrespectful, then I'm not going to respect you. You're going. Like,
we have always said though, if it harms us or the dogs,
then it stops
then
completely.
It stops.
we start getting physically harmed, especially the dogs. If the dogs start getting physically harmed or even mentally, if they start getting upset by something, it's gone.
Yeah.
It's ended there.
And it's not just a case of we'll just pick and choose dolls.
They're all gone. They're all gone, yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
We always have a limit, especially because of the dogs. They're the innocent ones in this. They don't know what's going on. And they don't have a choice. So they do sometimes react and they'll look up and stuff. That's fine because they do. Dogs do.
I'm harking back to the one polo you sent with Daisy. And it was on the stairs. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And I'll tell you, man, that one, and I think there was one other one, but I'd never been like genuinely creeped out on a Marco Polo before. And that was creepy. That was very creepy. Because Amy was asleep or not home at the time or something.
Yeah.
And that was nuts. That was she was sleeping and there was the yell, right? Wasn't that what it was?
That was a different time.
Like I said, there was a couple of ones. Yeah.
Yeah, that was in the morning before he went to work. She was still sleeping. Yeah. He was doing the Marco Polo before he went to work and he heard it.
Yeah. So that one so Amy was at work. I was in the shower, just got home. Upstairs, we live in a 2-story house. So I'm upstairs in our ensuite having a shower, and I hear someone come up the stairs, like door shut, someone comes upstairs. So, Amy's home. So I shout, "Oh, you're right, Amy," and nothing. I was like, "Oh, okay." So I come out the door and I shout, "Amy, you're right." Nothing. Daisy then runs up the stairs as you saw, and she's then looking down the stairs. Her ears are forward.
Yep.
Her hair goes up on the back of her neck, and she's like very low growling.
Mm-hmm.
I wish there was a way you could actually.
I was just going to say this. There was
put it on screen
in the free before you had to start paying for it. Because I've done it. I've lifted Marty. All I had to do was just plug my thing and my phone into my computer, and I could transfer the Marco Polos onto my computer.
But that was so long ago. You'd have to go back through how many Marco Polos to find that. You know
I just archive all of them. I have plenty of room. I just archive all of them and be like, here you go. I mean, when Tom and Amy inevitably get crunched by some mad, pissed off demon thing, I'm going to need to do it anyway.
Yeah, you got to have.
Sorry, Amy. Sorry.
But yeah,
you married him.
Well, yeah.
I'm happy that to happen anyway. But if it did get to the point where Daisy, like, she's cowering or she's scared of something, that's not. I'm not having that.
Yeah.
The thing is, I
think the thing that separates you from a lot of other people is the fact that you know what you're doing.
What were you saying, Amy?
Yeah.
What is froze?
What is now?
Oh
no, I'm still here.
Yeah, we wanted to hear what you had to say, Amy.
You guys like keep freezing our end, like your pictures keep just stopping, and then it carries on.
I mean, I sat still for a minute.
No, you was completely like
gone. Like your mouth wasn't moving when you were talking.
You was talking, but your mouth didn't move.
And it didn't even catch up though. You know how they normally catch up.
We're getting a few issues our end. I don't know why.
Oh, you guys are screwed already with this.
Yeah, right. They're messing with your internet.
Kerry, can we have a chat after this?
At least it's not me like it always is.
Nick said 0 issues this week.
I finally have a break.
That's right. Hey, you know what? You earned it, buddy. Treat yourself. Treat yourself, brother.
No, what I was saying is, you guys, you're not like just somebody who's never done anything paranormal before, just randomly buying these dolls, doing seances, not protecting yourself. I mean, you clearly have enough knowledge to know what you're doing to protect yourself, and you have some sort of a plan in place if things do go bad. Yeah.
I'm not like you see all the time on like YouTube where these teenagers get like a Ouija board and they just start asking stupid shit like certain, I'm not going to say its name, but certain demons to come forward, and you ask for that, it's going to happen. Like, and then they like start crying like, oh my God, why is it just happening?
Slap him.
You just ask for it. But no, we don't. I never ask for that, and I never will.
I never would let you.
Sometimes we'll see what happens. Yeah, you got to be. You've got to be respectful. And you've got to just, be respectful. That's the key to it all. I think you respect it. And Kerry, I think you would agree. Like if you respect the spirit world, it will respect you back.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
He's like, you freaking idiot.
Yeah, she's still like, you're still Tom.
She's just making you feel better. We're going, yeah, you're right. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I totally get your interest in it. I'm there.
You have no idea what you're talking about.
Kerry does this show out of pity so that she can save our souls from like all this negative shit. She's like, I feel terrible if I didn't do something about this. So I guess I'm stuck. Sorry, Kerry. Yeah, see?
All right, we've got to the end anyway, but yeah, we are going to do more of these shows, Deadly Possessions, definitely. I've got loads to go through, so it's something that will become a regular thing that we're going to do more. Next week, I was thinking of going down the UFO route. So things discovered on the moon and Mars is going to be
Marty's hair.
Yeah, so that's going to be a good one. What else we got next month? We've got Skinwalker Ranch coming up. We're going to be doing that.
That I'm really excited for.
That's going to be a good one.
Yeah, because that's between paranormal and UFOs. There's like a whole big circle with that.
I think, wasn't you very interested in that one? I think she was mentioned something about
She messaged me the other day, said she just watched that on, I think it was Netflix or one of the other platforms.
Oh, cool.
But it was Skinwalker Ranch. I can't remember what she watched it on.
Cool. So yeah, Chantel, if you want to pop on that show, our show when we do that, drop me a message and yeah, you can come straight on the show, definitely.
Oh, I'd love to get her on camera. I'm gonna roast her. I'm gonna eat her alive. I'm gonna eat her alive during the show. Like, oh, you got jokes behind the keyboard, huh?
He pulls our brains
I agree. I think. Yeah, I think I love the group we have. I love the group we have.
Yeah, it's a good balance.
I really do. I love watching it. And just to kind of touch back, Tom, I know you had thanked us in the green room for doing it. Thank you guys for giving us the opportunity to run the show and just be idiots for a little bit.
Well, thank you for giving us an opportunity to almost ruin your show and bury it.
Absolutely ruin your show. But if you look at it objectively, we're I'm gonna say it. We're great, dude. Like we're fun. I love watching it. I try to watch this show as like I'm not a part of it. Right. And if I were an outsider looking in, would I enjoy this? And 10 times out of 10, it's like, yes, I absolutely would. It's fun. I think we all bounce off each other very well. I know that I feel very enriched and lucky to have all you guys as family, as friends, and hosts and co-hosts and bosses and psychic mediums and mayors of paranormal towns and a bald bastard, but whatever. We all got our parts to play.
It's brilliant, lad. I totally agree. I mean, when we started this, I would never thought it would get to this stage. I mean, the guys in the chat you don't know, but we have our family chat that we do, Marco Polo. We're always chatting to each other
every day.
We are our family now, and it's amazing. It's great, and like I say, our group here is perfect. I think, and
it's a good blend.
Yeah. And I wouldn't change it for the world, definitely. That's why, like last week, you guys running the show, I was more than happy for you guys to do it. Like I knew you'd smash it, so it wasn't an issue at all.
I'm just saying, my intro was way better than yours is, Tom.
Oh, it definitely was.
Yeah, I gotta kind of agree with that one.
I am shit with my intros and outros.
No. You can feel free to steal mine. You just gotta say what I said. That's super easy.
Anyway, we better get shifting.
Yes.
But so
cheers to all you.
Yeah, cheers. And yeah, thank you for watching everyone tonight. We are so sorry we missed you last week. Please, Nick is going to drop his link for his video that he did last week, and I will put it in the description below for you guys to check out on Vimeo. The video for Guy's Cliff House that we did, I am in the process of doing it. It should be out by the end of the week. I hope. I'm just getting smashed with hours at work, so
we need to see this now, don't we? Come on.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, especially since Amy won't let us.
It's that good that you guys can't even get a sneak peek. It is good shit. Like
it's my birthday tomorrow, so I'll leave my PayPal details for you to send.
Is it really your birthday tomorrow?
Yeah.
We said it right at the beginning. I thought.
Oh my god! No, I must have missed that. I'll get out of here. See, nobody caught that.
I think because we were talking about. We were talking about Kerry and Dave's anniversary, so I think that's what I caught out. I thought it was your anniversary.
Hey, 22, Amy?
Yeah.
Sorry? She's 26.
No, 27.
Stop it.
Yeah.
I thought he's 26.
I'm staying with 22.
You're only 10 years older than Morgan.
Oh.
That's crazy.
11 years. Yeah, she'll be 16. That's like you're old enough.
Well, I'd say happy birthday tonight, but I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna make this a
5
thing
years
tomorrow.
older than my oldest.
How old's your oldest?
Kerry?
22 nearly.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm 20 years older than your oldest. How's that?
But yeah, anyway, we'll do the questions. We'll smash these questions out quick and then we'll get off. So
That's awesome, Amy.
Well, it's just
I'm like
thing
super.
for me.
Oh, stop it! You still got years before you can get that cynical about anything.
I feel the same way. Tomorrow's just Saturday.
Shut up.
All right, first one. What is the world's most popular language by number of native speakers?
Spanish.
Spanish.
English. British. It's not anymore.
Chinese.
I would say
Chinese.
English.
Wait, English or American? There's two different things.
Yeah, they're both
Amy, Tom, and Kerry speak English. We speak American. It's a hybrid.
It's the same language, though. We can understand each other.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Chantel says French. Says Chinese. Rob says Chinese. I think it's Chinese.
What? Tui and T-Bone?
Yeah, there could be a lot more people to speak Chinese or Mandarin.
Oh yeah, if you're thinking population-wise, oh yeah, that makes much more sense than Spanish. Yeah. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna go out there and say Hindi.
Hindi.
Okay. Indian.
Kerry, what you said?
English.
Nick?
Spanish.
Spanish. And Marty, you went with?
English.
Okay. So it is Mandarin, which I suppose is Chinese.
Jesus, I just said that.
Dialect.
I just said Chinese or Mandarin, yeah.
So Spanish is second and English is third.
Son of a bitch. I wasn't anywhere on there.
Yeah, Cantonese is another one.
Yeah.
Cantonese, Mandarin. Yep.
Well, yeah, they're all regional dialects of a main language, like Fujianese and stuff.
Yep.
Check out Xiaoma on YouTube if you want to see some.
I actually watch him.
I love Xiaoma. I love Xiaoma.
He goes in the restaurants and messes with the people.
Yeah.
English used to be the hardest language just to say. Now everyone's saying it.
It still is.
Right. This is one for you guys. Then you should know this.
What do you mean,
Prior
you
to
guys?
1664, New York was named after a capital city. What was it called?
What was the Four Corners down in New York City?
What's that?
What was the Four Corners down in New York City? Do you remember that?
New Amsterdam.
Yeah. Was it?
I don't know. I haven't got a clue.
Even old New York was once New Amsterdam.
Right.
Why they changed it? I can't say.
No
more copyright strikes this way.
Jeff, it is prior to 1664. New York was named after a capital city. What was it called? Prior to 1664. That was a long time ago. Nick, what are you going with?
I feel like he's talking to someone to get the answer.
He's got somebody keyed.
I was
Dust off screen.
No,
Like,
what's
the answer?
my office, so I'm by myself.
He's got a little dwarf under the desk.
Damn.
What was Jeff's answer? I don't even.
I can't even read that.
Speak to your Gorilla Glue, Nick. He'll give you.
I
was still in Dad's
bag.
That's the what do you call them?
That's the New Amsterdam. I'll tell you the answer.
Oh, what's that?
Oh,
Gorilla
God,
Glue.
not again.
Gorilla Glue.
It is New Amsterdam until it was captured by the British in 1664.
Yep. Yeah.
New Amsterdam.
Thank you. They might be giants.
You did need to know that.
Yeah.
The only reason I know that is because of that movie with DiCaprio. What the hell was it?
Oh, the shit one. Because
I can't remember the name of it now.
Sucks.
Where he was selling things.
Yeah, he was
Oh, Wall Street. Wolves of
like
Wall
he was
Street.
abandoned or something, and they had the Four Corners, and he went and he killed the guy that killed his father.
Gangs of New
I
York.
can't remember.
Gangs of New York.
That's what it was. Yep. That's the only reason I know that answer.
I just know it from that "They Might Be Giants" song when
Yep,
Stanford was Constantinople. I know. You and me were singing that, Nick. We got it. All right, so me and Nick roll and T-Bone. Or no, who else said that?
Right.
Eddie said that. All right.
I'll give you one last one because
remember, Adam, the reason why we know it better is people just liked it better that way.
Yes.
All right, last one. How many named characters were killed off in total in the TV show Game of Thrones?
Oh, all of them. All of them.
I have no idea.
I've never watched it.
I never really watched it, but I heard so much.
Tui and Eddie. This is y'all's time to shine.
It was all
4.
apart from.
Oh, Tuna's lagging.
There's loads.
Yeah, he was right though.
Yeah, he was.
So how many characters were killed off in Game of Thrones?
One.
Named characters.
2E says 40.
40. Yeah.
4, 5.
I'll say 37.
37.
I have no idea. I've never even watched it, so I'm just
I'm
taking.
going to say 35. I don't have any idea either because I've never really
I'll say
watched it
50.
either.
So
Named
2.
characters though, like your top characters.
No name. They had a name in the show. They had a specific name. They weren't just a extra. They had a name.
Maybe like.
Don't think too hard. We've only got one night to do this.
Alright, maybe 60.
60.
Someone's going down.
No, you might be right, Amy. You might be close. But so 2E and Eddie would go down with their friends and watch this every week religiously.
I would love to be a fly on the wall after the live is over.
All but like 8.
All but
pretty
like
much.
8. Yeah, that's fair.
I'm going to say about 60.
60.
Yeah.
I'm going
it's
50.
It's a high number.
4.
4.
But if you talk about named characters.
Yeah. Named characters is a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Okay, go on then.
Fuck it. Excuse my French.
Whoa! I didn't think we could use that on this channel. Can we start saying
You're
that
not
now?
supposed
Yeah,
to.
can we please?
Yeah, can we please start saying that? now?
Check with the network about that.
I'll talk to Jeremy.
It is 260.
Wow!
Nobody's even close, dude.
Wow!
Go on,
Hell
go on
no!
with it.
Of the 73 episodes, only 4 did not feature the death of a named character.
Yeah, yeah.
Only
Like,
4,
dude, they were.
yeah.
That was like their thing. Is they just killed everybody.
I was
Everybody.
close. I said 60.
And then the ending was still shit. So there you go.
No, it was.
Because I was probably close to my mic and I have a sensitive mic, Tuna. Sorry. Sometimes I like getting
Heavy
comfortable.
breathing.
Yeah, it's like, and I'm fat, so it's like,
No,
I'm like Georgie boy. Get
it's
that?
probably when I unmute my mic, it's the wind.
Yeah.
Is that good? Should I throw in a little?
What the hell? I am so lost.
Thank
What
God,
the
that's
hell you're
all that
doing.
took.
I
That's
have
all
no-
that took to get him out of here.
All right, we better get going anyway because we've run massively over.
Oh,
All
heavy
right.
breathers.
It's been a
Probably fell
cracking
asleep.
show. Thank you everyone for joining us. Dave, I hope you enjoyed London. And obviously, happy anniversary for you, Kerry.
Thank you.
Amy, it's obviously your birthday tomorrow, but there you go.
Damn.
Happy birthday, Amy.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday, Amy.
Happy birthday.
Yeah,
Oh, shit. Tom,
Ready?
you better be
Ready?
doing
Really
something
quick.
right.
1, 2, 3. Happy
Happy birthday
Hey.
to you. Happy birthday to you.
We're still like happy birthday to Amy.
We
Happy
suck at singing happy
birthday
birthday to
You.
Yeah, that just sounded. That was actually almost terrible.
It was
Yeah.
really bad.
That was almost terrible. The bar was terrible was here. We were right down here somewhere. That's nice.
It was all in sync.
Oh God.
But yes, so Sunday we're going to be over on Hefty's channel. We're going to be doing a show on there. Same time that we do this show, but obviously just on Hefty's. And apart from
No holds
that-
barred, baby. Amy's gonna smack Tom.
Can we swear?
Guaranteed. Oh yeah. Oh, of course we can.
It's going to be
swear.
like a UFC.
You
fight.
could
We're
bust
just
out
gonna
your
watch.
9-foot hammer, Kerry, if you want.
Definitely.
Well, we might even show the video on my channel. We might even show the video on my channel on Friday. Oh yeah. Oh God. You find out she kept that thing too.
Yeah.
Of course. Did you not
Like-
see it?
Dave's in London. Yeah, I'm like, Dave's in London, huh? All right, well, Carrie's all set.
Yes, hello, darling. Because I will.
We got-
Oh my God.
We gotta
Before
go.
down that route anyway.
Um,
Yeah, we'll see you all Sunday anyway on Hefty channel. Next week we're doing things discovered on Moon and Mars UFOs. Which
My little choice.
So
Oh, that's a good
love you all.
choice.
We love
That's
you
a
all.
great
Have a great
choice.
week, and we will see you next week. Catch you later.
So yeah.
Thank you.